Hello there everyone, and welcome back to Ultimate General Civil War. And we're back here for the second Battle of Bull Run, and we got these two side missions, Cedar Mountain and Manassas Depot. I think we're gonna do Cedar Mountain first. Anyways, I wanted to ask a thing because I'm thinking that doing all these side quests and so on will make it quite a long series. I was thinking maybe I'd do the side battles off camera and then just do the main ones, because otherwise this series will drag out forever. This is of course being in mind that the side missions often take up an entire episode. But we'll see what you guys think, and then I'll go ahead and correct my behavior afterwards. Anyways, let's go ahead and do Cedar Mountain. At the same time, it's maybe not that I was gonna say nice, but maybe not that good to change how I'm doing the series in the middle of it. But I'm looking through all the battles, and it looks like this will be a very long series if I try to do all of them. Anyways, the Yankees have been alerted to our presence and have sent a force to halt our advance. Looks like they got a pretty good position up there, behind this river or this little creek. They occupy the ridge above Cedar Run. You have no choice to attack and repulse them. Pretty straightforward. I think this is the shortest what's it called? Shortest instruction of how to conduct a battle that I have ever had. My plan is we're gonna put some men, of course, up front to just hold the front, but then we're gonna push through this opening over here for most of the battle, I think. Or maybe I should go here because we have forest to protect ourselves as we push forward. But I think that the enemy is probably covering through the forest like so. And this area will be open for us to move through quite easily. We're gonna put 3 brigades anyways to march there. And then we're gonna have McCabe sort of somewhere in the middle. Paxton is going to move with them, and then these 2 artillery is going to be in the center pounding the enemy. Cavalry is going to move on the flank. Rossa is going to be there in the center with the general, and Bob's your uncle. This is the plan. We're going to go ahead and slow down just to make sure that I do not waste too much time through here. So we're going to have these 4 up here. And then we're gonna have the 2 artillery to start off with. We're gonna have them there, but then we might move them. Jebediah is gonna be there first because these guys are probably gonna come under artillery fire. Skirmisher is gonna move up with the artillery and McCabe, and then these brigades will make their way towards this area while the cavalry makes it around up there. And let's put it back to normal speed. Maybe even double the speed. Fire is coming down towards Longtree, but so far no enemies has been spotted yet. Yeah, but I could actually move into the forest for protection. It seems like there's nothing ahead, so Parrot is free to advance. A lot of artillery is coming down here on Jebediah, so let's have him move back. Daring and Evans gonna stay in this forest, and Early and Kemper is gonna stay in this one. Parrot is now up in the forest here. We've got a lot of cavalry moving in, and we've got 2 large brigades. The enemy brigades, I must say, are very large. There's a risk here of Parrot being attacked by Baynard, so McCabe will move towards the forest, and then we'll have Joran move into line, together with Cutshaw and the others through the forest. Bruce, if you can go ahead and skirmish a bit in the forest, that would be nice. And then McCabe comes up to support you. And we can see the enemy position throughout here. Our artillery is on its way. Robinson's artillery has not set up yet. Since the brigades are so big, maybe we should concentrate our artillery over here. Oh, they're setting up now. Yeah, we're probably gonna need some artillery through here then, just to counter them. And this is gonna move up. We've got skirmishers in the forest, but they're too close to Carroll to have my cavalry move in and attack them. I think they are quite likely to move though as we push forward our brigades. Keep the fire up on these. Keep the sniper fire up. And now the artillery is moving closer to be able to push more fire into them. And the brigades will advance through halfway through the forest. I want to dispel or send away the enemy cavalry, because then I can get free movement for my own cavalry. Or more or less free movement for my cavalry. Artillery is coming under fire. How about counter artillery fire then? And this artillery should gain some ground as well. Come on, Parrot, keep firing. I think McCabe could probably move up a bit. We are slowly gaining ground. Let's focus these two on Robinson. We've got someone hidden over here that's firing on us. If we come through here, charge down as these guys do a quick march up, this could work. And then you will charge. The skirmishers get off some fire, but they're unable to escape. And the brigades will come up to cover, so Carroll cannot save the skirmishers. McCabe will turn to face Duray, and the skirmishers were successfully sent off. And now we got our 3 brigades moving up to take position here. Cavalry over there. The artillery will move up to attack. Let's see. McCabe, move forwards. Parrot, move forwards. Artillery is ready to pound the enemy. It's being fired upon by the enemy though, so maybe move it back a bit into the forest. Let's push up a bit through the forest over here. Cutshaw could move out here to flank the enemy, while Bruce and Göran moves to move into the forest right here. Bruce should move over here. I'm not entirely sure why they did set it up like that. Then Gavin can move up a bit. McCabe can move forwards. Evans can move a bit forwards. Daring can move a bit forwards. Right, you're in advance. Bruce, advance. Cut short. Turn. Go ahead and fire them. They have to reload again. Where did they put their cavalry? I'm gonna advance my cavalry a bit. Okay, these men are not doing very well in this attack across here. That's too heavily defended. These men are doing well. Bruce, Göran and McCabe are doing well with their stance over there. But Daring, Evans and Daring and Evan did not. That was not a good advance through there. Towers has been pulled back under extensive fire. Let's see if we can come around here. I always like a good attack on the supply wagons. Very daring, and I think we're gonna contact a bit with towers as we do this. The enemy cavalry is pushing up to contest our attack, and what we're gonna have to move off. Move away, move away. Let's move the troops up. This is... how is this going? This is not going too well. But if these guys keep doing well, McCabe is losing quite a lot though. Let's see if we can move these guys up a bit again. Because now we're slowly eroding away the troops over here. Our cavalry was sent off. They're routing. McCabe will hold. But as we push forward here, we'll attack these guys and then Cutshaw can come in through the flank. Paxton, however, I need you probably a lot closer. Same with Harland and Campbell over there. Kemper, move forwards and deal with those skirmishes. Oh, our cavalry is still sort of chasing after the supplies over there. McCabe can move across. Evans forwards, Daring forwards. Supplies surrendered and we had some people wounded. Okay, supplies, go ahead and retreat, and then we'll have cavalry coming back here. Crawford is falling back. Let's have the cavalry coming through here. Let's keep at it, boys, and we'll win the day. A lot of deaths for Daring. He has to pull back a bit. Prince is coming close enough for close quarters. Let's move the snipers over there, because right now they've got no point in which to fire. Both these units move into a charge, which I don't really wanted them to do, so get back in position. Oh, these guys are pushed back, leaving the cannons open. Ah, and just in time for them to give up, isn't it? But instead we're able to put down a lot of musket fire instead on the cannons. They're back, but I think it's too late. The enemy is ready for us. Early is gonna hold this side on his own. He's got 55% cover. The cannons are being pushed back. We're gonna have Bruce. Yeah, Bruce already knows what he needs to do. He needs to turn in on Carroll, as we're trying to push as much fire down upon Carroll as possible. The ammo is low over here, so that's important to keep that cannon firing. So we'll send the cart over there. We got Bates artillery over there. Bruce losing a ton of men there by that volley. No, there's no point in sending you forward. There's only a risk of losing you that way. These guys out in the open should probably not stay there too much longer, so we're gonna pull them back. This of course leaves Jörn open to flank, but as you can see we're already moving forwards here. Not too far back. Early is pushed back, but Daring is able to push forward just as this comes around. And we're closing in. We've got good time and we're closing in on the flag. Bates is falling back. Gary is the only one that needs to fall back before we can take the flag. So when SpongeBob's snail guy goes ahead and retreats, that is when we have them. Bruce coming from the front, Cutshaw firing from the flank, and a lot of casualties on Gordon there as he advances into the fire from 3 brigades. Evans and Gary fighting there in the center. Gonna need aid by Jebediah. They're pushing up Crawford, but it's a bit too late because Gordon is about already to give way. And Gary just gave way. Evans is a bit too gun-ho, so I'm gonna tell him to hold there. Daring doesn't have a good position, but he's supported by artillery, which is gonna just hammer away at Greenie. And we got early here, which we've forgot about. Yeah, Greenie is about to give way. I don't think they're gonna be able to stand there for much longer. Continue forwards. And then Evans will continue forwards into the forest. And Daring will move up. And the cavalry will come forward. The enemy cavalry is coming forward as well. We're moving forward and ooh, Evans is a single gunshot away from giving ground. Jebediah needs to be right on top of it. That artillery needs to be sent off. These guys are giving way. The cavalry is certainly not going to stand there out there on their own, so they're going to be forced off. Parrot coming into the flank. Robinson's artillery getting smashed. McCabe will march forward and capture the point. Göran will advance. Bruce will advance. Cutshaw will hold. Evans will advance behind Daring. Daring will continue forward. Early will turn in, and Parrot will move up. We've got 15 whatever that is, seconds maybe. It's not seconds because it takes too long, but it's not really a minute because it takes so I'm not sure what it is. When Prince gives away, the day will be ours. Oh, Parrot has sustained heavy casualties, and Major George Parrot himself has been killed by some gunfire coming down from over there. Not entirely sure what it was. We're gonna need to move up the artillery now to support closer up. Did the supply Kemper? Did the supply? Yeah, the supplies made it through. Hold McCabe. Hold Daring. And everyone will hold in the back here. If the cavalry can bypass Gordon, they can charge, but the enemy cavalry is still standing strong there. And they have a lot more cavalry than we do. McCabe is coming under heavy fire. Evans, I want you out there. Early and Kemper, you know what? Finished. We were victorious. Nathaniel Banks turned up as well. They outnumbered me by almost 8,000 men. 7,500. Casualties number 5,000 almost on our side and 6,000 on the enemy. We lost 2 cannons. They lost 33. They lost a lot more cavalry, and they had 120 men missing. Bruce, Göran and McCabe were the highest killers. Highest losses were for Gordon, Crawford, Daring, Prince. So Daring on our side. But then Gordon lost a lot and Crawford lost a lot. Officers, we had 2 dead, 4 wounded, and the guy that didn't get killed or wounded got promoted. But we had two of them killed. Goods, we captured supplies. We captured Springfields and Spencers. We captured some guns as well. 6 12-pounder Napoleons. So that's all good. Exchange. We took. Well, the card now. It didn't earlier. It didn't count as what's it called? As prisoners. But anyways, this was this episode. So I want you to think about if you want me to do all of these smaller missions, or if you want me just to focus in on doing the larger missions. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and hopefully I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye!